What's for today's video? Well, as you can see, I got a little bit brave and I undone the spokes of one of the old wheels of the old blue bike, which doesn't matter as much to me, and I'm going to have a go at rebuilding those rims. And as you can see, that wheel was as rough as a badger's ass. And I kept the spokes just in case I mess something up or the spokes are not right. I did break one taking them apart. Most people just cut them usually and they don't even care, but for me it's my first time ever trying to do this, so I don't know what way it's going to work out, and wish me luck. I'm gonna give this a clean with the wire wheel now and get it ready. We'll see when it's painted and everything else. We'll see what we can do. So I got my hub cleaned up, tried to use a little bit of paint stripper on it, but unfortunately whatever is on it was very thick stuff, very hard to get off. It probably was powder coating, I'd say. So I got it cleaned up and the wire brush and put a coat of paint on it. Didn't do it terribly well, but done it okay enough to clean it up. And as you can see, it looks pretty damn good with the new looking rim. So next thing will be to spoke it up, and I might show you a little bit of that, but I'm not going to bore you to death with it, big long videos. So might show you a little bit of doing it, and then I might show you some of the results, assuming I get results. I hope so. Alright, well, after a lot of messing, I got it laced up, guys. What do you think? Does it look good? Right, so it's laced up now, but it's not trued and it's not straight, probably. So that'll be the next job, and probably the hardest one, which you have to spend so much time at. And I had one defective spoke in the brand new pack, so I'm going to use one of them other ones that I have to cut a little bit off just to get it right. But I'm hoping that I've got it close to where it needs to be, and I'm not going to have too much fettling and messing to get it straight, but we'll have to see. I'll work at it a bit more tomorrow. Well, the sun's shining in Ireland here this evening, and so I thought I'd take this bike outside and I'd hook up the wheel. This is just an old engine casing that I have. It's the only way I could do this because this wheel's got splines on it. When I tried to put a normal bar through it, it was real rickety, and it's very hard to tell if it was straight or not. So I had a go at it with the old spoke wrench, and I done the inners first. Always do the inners first, apparently, because that adjusts the hump, the up and down motion. I hope I've got it centered. I seem to have it centered pretty good, but I'll just show you something. These wheels are pretty cheaply made. You can see how the joint is. The joint's not great. So every time it's spinning, it looks like there's a lull here, but there's not actually. There's a wee bit of that that's actually lower. I don't know if you can see it there. But so I fidgeted at it with a bit of a pencil here, taped it to the shock, and fiddled with it for a while with the spoke wrench, and I don't think it done too bad for a first attempt, guys. Now that little glitch you see there, that's the joint in the wheel, and I've been trying to get that out, but I don't know if there's much I can do about it, to be honest with you. But it's not bad. I can probably fine tune it a bit more, but I'm quite happy with the way that it is, you know. I've been told that you'll never get one perfect, and this is as close to perfect as I think I'm going to get it. And I have a back wheel on the other bike that's a lot worse, believe me. So it couldn't be any worse than what's on the bike, so I'm happy as long as the tyre fits it. And you'll see that there's a little bit of movement in this anyway, you know, so it's only giving me an idea of how straight it is. You're never 100% sure, but it's close enough for me, I think. I'm happy in. So there you go, guys, that's the first wheel almost done. I'm just going to fine tune it a little bit, see if I can get it any straighter, and then I'll probably go and do the next one. After a bit of tweaking, this is what we have. Not bad for a first attempt. That joint in that wheel is really annoying my head, but at least you know it is the joint in the wheel that you're seeing there and not a big buckle. So there you go, that's the first wheel done, and I'll plough on at the second one tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a set of wheels, new wheels for my bike. I did manage to ring one of these nuts. I thought it was the spoke, and it was an inner one, which makes it even worse because I could have had to take the whole wheel apart again just to replace that, but it turned out that it wasn't, it was the nut, and I did have a spare one here, so thank God for that, because I thought that I'd done something really horrible. Yep, I'm happy in. And just so you know I done it right, you can hear them there tapping. That in there sounds a bit dodgy, whatever one it is. They're all very tight around here. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, I'll figure it out.